I am Rex Remitio, bringing you today's burning issues and the hottest news here on News Force.
Here are the headlines on News Force. Devotees flock to Nazarene feast. Power rates increase this month. 35 million peso worth of shabu confiscated from Filipino passenger. Survey reveals fewer hungry families in the last quarter of 2012. President Aquino not exempted from gun ban. Facebook scam victims a couple. Health Department pushes for graphic health warnings on cigarette packs. Helicopter crash kills 7 people in Peru. And Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj play it nice after controversial feud. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
Quiapo Church management is confident the Black Nazarene procession will last only for 10 to 12 hours. It can be recalled that last year, it took almost 22 hours for the Nazarene image to be brought at the Quiapo Church due to the hole in the wheel of the carriage where it was placed. Quiapo Parish Priest Father Clemente Ignacio said they expect the procession to last earlier this year since the wheel of the carriage has already been changed. Ignacio also urges devotees to include in their prayers those who were struck by calamities. The image of the Black Nazarene is only a few hours away from the Quiapo Church. To give us more, here is Paul Ang reporting live from Quiapo, Manila. Paul?
Yes, Rex, as you can see, the indomitable spirit and undying devotion of the Filipinos sees no boundaries because they will gamble their lives just to get near the image of the Black Nazarene. According to the initial report stated by the medical team, here in Quiapo, Manila, injuries noted ranges from 170 up to 200 individuals. Most cases and injuries are due to severe loss of oxygen, scratches, sprain, and other bone damages. GNN team have also encountered a 15-year-old teenager rushed to the medical team booth due to dizziness and loss of air, and a man broke his leg after falling from the Black Nazarene carriage. On the other hand, while devotees are busy expressing their convictions to the Black Nazarene, police have arrested a man for alleged pickpocketing. Meanwhile, Filipinos and loyal devotees of the Black Nazarene eagerly wishes peace and prosperity throughout the nation of the year 2012. Other individuals choose to sell various products in connection with the Quiapo feast, like t-shirts, towels, sampaguitas, bracelets, and popular anting-anting. While other sects here in Quiapo, in front of the Quiapo Church, are making their own programs like blessings and other programs. Some also brought their very own replicas of the Black Nazarene and images of other saints to profess each person's devotion. Meanwhile, after they were asked what their wishes are, and most of them answered long-lasting and peace and prosperity, not just in the Philippines, but in the whole world. On the other hand, as you can see, if you're here now, Rex, in Quiapo, Manila, the carriage of the Black Nazarene just passed through the street of Arlegui, and now few steps away in entering the Quiapo Church. Reporting live here in Quiapo, Manila, Paul Ang, News Force.
And that was Paul Ang reporting live again from Quiapo, Manila. Millions of devotees on Wednesday morning has joined the yearly procession of the Black Nazarene. But when and why did the feast start? Let us watch this special report on the origin of the Black Nazarene feast by Precious Aquino.
Today is the 460th feast day of the Black Nazarene of Quiapo, another big day for the devotees of the Nuestro Padre Jesus Nazareno, another intense devotion, and another large procession. Every 9th of January, this large feast is celebrated by thousands, probably millions of devotees around the country and some parts of the world. Today, the head and the cross stays on the altar mayor of the Minor Basilica, and the original body image of the Black Nazarene is used in the processions. Other even smaller replica can be found in another churches. The procession of the Black Nazarene is a commemoration of the wooden statues transferred translation from a Recollect church in Intramuros, Manila, where it was first enshrined to St. John the Baptist Church in Quiapo, Manila on January 9, 1787. It was brought to the country by Recollect friars in 1607 and was said to have survived a fire while aboard the ship. The image was charred but was preserved, which explains its color. Filipino Catholic devotees have attributed miracles and answered prayers to the Black Nazarene. Among this is the reported cleaning up of a clogged artery of a radio operator in 1960s. This reportedly happened after he prayed to the Black Nazarene. There are two images of the Black Nazarene in Quiapo, both hybrids of the original and the replica created by Filipino sculptor Hener Manlaki. The one paraded every January 9 has the head of the replica and the body of the original. During the procession, the images is placed in a carroza pulled by two 50-meter-long ropes and is brought to various villages in the Quiapo district. Police estimated that up to 8 million people joined the procession last year, which lasted for 22 hours, one of the longest processions in history. And today, almost a million of devotees joined the yearly procession, with authorities at least expecting at least 10 million devotees joining the annual Catholic tradition. For GNN, Precious Aquino, News Force.
Weather Bureau Pagasa reported the low-pressure area located in Mindanao still hovers in the said area. It was last located 160 kilometers southwest of General Santos City. Though there's a little chance that it will turn into a typhoon, residents of South Cotabato, Sarangani, ARMM, and the Davao region are warned of possible landslides and flash floods. The National Bureau of Investigation and Philippine National Police is set to conduct close investigation of Quezon killings. Darlene Basingan reports.
The recent killings of 13 men in Quezon Province has prompted government agencies to conduct full investigation on the said case. Presidential spokesperson Edwin Lacherde said NBI and PNP has been tasked to conduct parallel investigations on the said case as soon as possible, adding that the President has been waiting for the result of the investigation.
The President is waiting for the full report coming from the PNP, and also Secretary Laila de Lima has directed the NBI to conduct also a parallel investigation. So in the meantime, while it is still up there, we are going to hold any comment on the incident in Quezon. Yung NBI, Secretary Laila de Lima directed the NBI to conduct an investigation. Ang PNP, standard naman yan, since the incident happened in Quezon. So we'd also like to know, and also the President is very interested. This incident, which obviously got the national attention, it's something that the President would also like to see what happened, what are the details of the incident.
Lacherde also assured there will be no whitewash in the case. He added all necessary details about the incident will be properly probed, such as the 13 registered firearms recovered from the site, the supposedly 100 million wetting money missing, which was said to be carried by the criminal gang, and the allegations of a rub-out or summary execution.
You can be assured that there won't be any whitewash. The President is interested in the details of the case, and whatever the results will be, we will look into it and we will make a judgment call. But certainly, we can assure you that there will be no whitewash. insofar as PNP and insofar as the NBI investigation are concerned.
Meantime, in an interview with an international news agency, PNP spokesperson Chief Superintendent Generoso Serbo Jr. said the police has decided to create a fact-finding team to probe deeper into the case, also to find out whether the allegations of rub-out is true or not. For GNN, Darlene Basingan, News Force.
The National Bureau of Investigation has reportedly identified the suspect who fired the gun that killed 7-year-old Stephanie Nicole Ella during the New Year revelry in Caloocan City. Justice Secretary Laila de Lima said the incident has a witness who saw the suspect fire the gun near the site where the victim was hit and hinted the suspect is part of a group. However, an NBI source said the witness positively identified 2 other suspects who are both street bums who were drunk and trying to show off before the incident happened. Meralco's electricity rates are expected to increase due to price adjustment in the wholesale electricity spot market. Supply constraints last December are said to be the reason why prices push up even as power consumption remained stable from November to December. The generation charge of Meralco is currently at 5 pesos and 47 centavos per kilowatt hour. A customs officer has confiscated 35 million pesos worth of shabu from a Rowendo Ariata, a passenger of a Philippine airline flight which arrived from Hong Kong. According to Customs Police Officer Antonio Busalan, Ariata refused to open 7 of his baggages and bribed Busalan not to check its contents. The police officer said the baggages contained high-quality shabu which were stored in milk cartons. Ariata is scheduled to be turned over to the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency to process his case. Survey reveals fewer hungry families in the last quarter of 2012. President Aquino not exempted from gun ban. And police says couple victimized by Facebook scam. Stay tuned for those stories and more reports when News Force returns.